Let's get nuts.
Well, hello there. Oh, is everything working? Yep, we're good. What's going on, everybody? Hopefully it's good. Jeez, you know, sometimes it gets a little wonky. I think we're good, though. What's happening, everybody? Welcome to Film Junkee Live, Monday after the Super Bowl. Why? God, we shouldn't have to work after the Super Bowl or something. I don't know. I know they're thinking about doing something where maybe they could make it a holiday, and I wish they would. Anyways, guys, what is going on? How's everybody doing? Hopefully, you guys are doing great. Who's out there? Right, we got Mr. Kevin right here, excited for the Flash movie from seeing the trailer. There you go. Hello, Steph, Miss Nighthawk, and hey, everyone, as she says, too. Good to see you. We got Mr. Joshua Hamilton, thought I may never love again. At the mark of 2025, Kara throws a dude so hard into the wall he explodes. Yeah, we'll be breaking it down. All right, we got food. Hello, foot, not foot. What the hell? Foot. Hello, chat, and Jay, how you doing? Mr. Jason McKenzie, ahoy, ahoy, how you doing? How many times has everyone watched it? I know, I'm sure it's been numerous times. What's going on, Nate Smith? I have to say, Blue and Gray looks really nice on Batfleck. Yeah, we'll talk about that, too. What's going on? We got Mr. Fear Jason, good to see ya. Miss Jackson, yes, great day. Excited. All right, we got Flash Night. Like 50-plus watches, yeah. I watched it a lot last night. I definitely did. Going over it, pausing, doing all that stuff. Oh, we got a $30 super chat. I'll get to it in a little bit here. We got Emfer. How you doing? All right, who else we got? Kenneth. Doing well? I'm doing pretty well, you know. Monday's over, thank God. What's going on, Joseph? Can I get a shout-out? Well, there's your shout-out, Mr. Joseph Garcia. How about that? Batman, right? Stephanie T, good to see ya. What's going on, Jose? What up? Yeah, holy shit, an absolutely amazing trailer. I know, jeez. It was just one of those like, whoa. Yeah, you guys saw my reaction when I did it, man. Super Omnicron, how you doing? Yeah, I'm Batman. I know. We'll talk about all that stuff. We'll definitely talk about it. We got Ainsu. What's good? Have you had any thoughts on who? I haven't really sat down and thought about it yet. I really haven't. So, yeah, still watching Game of Thrones. So that's good. We got Ziggs here. Good to see ya. Who else we got? We got Diamond Absolutes. Yes, do you have any chance there will be brutal? Will be as. You know what? I mean, I thought some of that was like, ooh, man, I was, like I said, we'll go over it, but yeah, it's pretty crazy. Christian, it makes me so mad seeing people attacking Sasha Kaya because she doesn't have blonde hair. I know, it's ridiculous. People in hair color and just color in general, people just want to be outraged. Yeah, exactly. They just want to be outraged about everything because it's not comic accurate. It's like, well, it's been tweaked before. You guys have heard what I said too. Just make it make sense. Make it make sense. And if they kill it, it's all about performance more than the look. What's going on, Mr. Eric? So an awesome trailer to what to be the last Snyderverse consistent films. Yeah, at least for a while. So I suppose people will shut up. No, they won't. But I will say, though, there's a lot of hypocrites out there that were calling it the Flush who now are not calling it the Flush. That is kind of funny. Yeah, all of a sudden they switched. They did switch, so... Go Cowboys? It's a little late for that. So, what's going on, Carrie? Good to see you, buddy. And thank you, Kyle, for the $30 super chat. You are awesome, sir. Every little bit counts, and I love it. Let's see. Happy Monday day. Blown away by the Flash. Been buzzing. Yes, I know. So have I. Definitely so have I. But again, thank you for the super chat. Appreciate it. All right, MSGT, loving the Flash. Cool. All right, what else we got here? And let's see, we got Swak Fan 100. Yes, there we go. Sweet. We got Jeff right here. I almost came a little when. Okay. It does happen. Oh, yeah. Brian, the Flash trailer was great. And with the actors and behind the scenes crew involved, we'll definitely be supporting. Didn't weird me out like most post-Snyder joints. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, that's a good way to look at it. All right, who else we got? What's going on? Jesse? We got RJ here. How's it going? Yeah, Sam. It's awesome, but was kind of hoping for Feora. Yeah, I didn't have much, but, next trailer. And, we do know she's in the movie, so what's going on, Game City Savior? Good to see you. All right. Well, there you go, guys. Well, like I said, thank you. We only got 3 topics today because, buckle up, folks. We're going to be breaking down the trailer and the TV spot because the TV spot had some additional footage. So, yeah, buckle in. Still going to go over tweets, but don't worry. I'll try to get through them as quickly as possible because I know it's the weekend. It's the weekend, so there's a lot more, but we'll go through that quickly. And, we're going to be breaking it down, kind of doing all that. So buckle in. I don't have wine again, but I have some leftover bourbon. So cheers. Cheers to not being, end of Monday. And cheers to this Flash trailer. My God. There it is. All right, let's get to it. All right, change that. Let's see. All right, let's get that at tweets. Let's get that at tweets. Well, first off, I wanted to... Obviously, every Monday, I try to remind you guys about MoviePalette.com. You want yourself a movie palette on a canvas, the color palette of a film? I have the Matrix right above me, so if you want to get yourself one, hey, guess what? It's all provided down below. Get yourself one and use discount code Junkee15, capital letters, all one word, and get yourself an extra 15% off. Get your favorite movie. Sadly, they don't have Zack Snyder's Justice League yet. They have the regular Justice League, but they have BVS, they have Man of Steel, they have all of them. And like I said, I got the Matrix, so there you go. Do that down below. It is all there. All right, let's get started. Hey, Fear Jason throwing out some more Tropic Thunder. Me and the 4 nerds boys right here, of course. Like I said, real biceps. That's me. I actually posed for it. That's my real biceps right there. Just saying. Real tattoos and everything. Sure. We got a Joker 2. We got a Joker 2 poster right here. Looks pretty sweet. I like it from Replicant. I don't know if they made that, but cool. Hey, we got some Flash promo stands right here for comic book shops. So those are going to be starting to pop up. So you get some Flash books. It'll be pretty sweet. Pretty sweet. What else we got? Okay, now keep going. Yes, and of course we have a lot of Fast X. Fast X. First images right here, which look pretty cool. You know, it's cars. It's sleeveless shirts. It's Jason Momoa on a bike wearing some very stylish jacket. Obviously, we'll talk about a little bit about that trailer. And then speaking of trailers, the first trailer for Air, the Ben Affleck movie that stars Matt Damon, talking about the Michael Jordan shoes, creating the Michael Jordan shoes, Nike, and everything. So that came out, and that looks absolutely fantastic. Can't wait for that. And can't wait for this, too. We got Spider-Man Noir live action series in the works at Amazon. So, yes, there you go. Live action Spider-Man Noir. You know, some people might not be familiar with Spider-Man Noir. A lot of people got familiar with him when it came to Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse, which was voiced by Nicolas Cage, which was amazing. But, yes, we're going to get a noir, a Spider-Man Noir. It better be in black and white, which, of course, it's going to be in black and white. What am I saying? But, yes, it'll be a black and white noir series that's going to be, it's going to be amazing. Going to be absolutely amazing. So I'm glad that there's going to be some more love for Spider-Man Noir. That's for sure. What's going on, Antonio? Good to see you. Good to see you. Hey, look at this. I guess things got intense, but I remember hearing about this too. Bob Iger says he prevented Marvel chair Isaac Perlmutter from firing Kevin Feige in 2015. What? They almost fired Kevin Feige? Jeez, that's intense. Very intense right there. Apparently he wasn't happy when he lost control of Marvel's movie-making operations. It's like, yeah, Kevin Feige seems to have a finger on the pulse of what all that's about. I mean, you know, even if, like, you know, maybe not all the movies are, like, you know, top tier or whatever the fuck, but he's been pretty good at being consistent when it comes to, you know, the timelines and everything, like, linking together and everything like that. But, yeah, I wonder what, you know, to be a fly on the wall on when that was happening, I mean, my God. But, you know, it's just egos on top of egos. Kevin Feige has an ego, too. I'm sure there was just things right there, and things were going back and forth. But, yeah, you know, pretty intense. But, hey, you know, that's what's going to happen. It's what's going to happen. So, all right, keep going. We got some Shazam cover from Den of Geek right there. That's pretty cool. Yeah, I'm not even going to talk about that. We got James Gunn posting some Swamp Thing right there. So, doing some more teasing. I like that. So that's pretty cool. And then we have James Gunn right here talking about, of course, the hashtag that is sell the Snyderverse to Netflix. Now, I know some people are not happy about this, and of course, there's going to be a campaign tomorrow for 2/14, Valentine's Day, which is always interesting. That yes, there's going to be a lot of people tweeting it out, and you know, I've always said, and it's kind of funny too because over the weekend I had some people tell me that the 2019 version of me would be very disappointing to the 2023 version of me because I used to stand for something or something like that, and I'm like, okay, you must be new here. Because back in 2019, I also told people that, hey, when it comes to certain campaigns that I don't think are very thought out, like when it came to the letter writing campaign, the phone calls to Warner Brother campaign that people were trying to get me to do as well, I said, no, I'm not going to be a part of that because that sounds ridiculous. But I was very much supporting, of course, like billboards and the Comic-Con stuff and everything. So I very much supported certain campaigns, but certain campaigns I didn't. Just like I don't think the sell the Snyderverse to Netflix campaign is even good either. I think it's very poorly thought out. It doesn't make sense. And then, of course, we have right here, James Gunn said, I have to say this has got to be one of the wackiest hashtags ever since, number one, Netflix hasn't expressed any such interest. Although we've discussed other stuff, yeah, they might be maybe getting some other properties, IPs or whatever the hell, smaller stuff. But yeah, Netflix doesn't have the money to have the entire Justice League. And then it says, number two, Zack hasn't expressed any interest and seems to be happy doing what he's doing. And yes, we two have talked. Now, I already did a short video about this because I kept telling everybody on here and everywhere that, yes, they have talked. Now, there could be some fluffing going on right here with James Gunn, sure. I don't know the context because he did follow it up by saying he contacted me to express his support about my choices. He's a great guy. Again, he seems really happy with the massive world building he's doing now. Now, who knows? I don't know the details. I know they talked, but I don't know the details. It wasn't like I was going, "Hey Zach, have you talked to James Gunn yet?" I didn't, send him any message with that. Of course not. I wasn't gonna bug him with that. The dude's really busy right now. But I think the biggest takeaway that when it comes to this exchange is the fact that he said Zach is very happy. That's what we want. We want Zach very happy. So. But yes, anyways. But yeah, this tweet, of course, did get a lot of, a lot of looks and a lot of responses from that lovely side of the fandom. But it's just funny when I was getting that, like, "Oh yeah, your 2000 film Junkee would be very disappointed in now." I'm like, no. I have the same mindset as now. Remember, I got a lot of hate back in 2019 when I said the Snyder Cut was not finished. Remember all that? Yes. I kind of went, "Hey guys, it's not finished. I mean, I get it. There is a runtime, there is a cut, but there's VFX and stuff that are not finished." That's where the whole 40 Club came in, because I said $30 to $40 million are going to be required to finish the cut. And I got a lot of hate from the same people. How dare you? And then when it was revealed that it wasn't finished, all of a sudden they went, "Yeah, but you still shouldn't say it. You shouldn't still discourage us." My God, I'm like, I'm just trying to get the info out there. Trying to get legit info. That's what I like, legit info. Is that okay? Okay. But anyways, like I said, if you want to take part in the campaign tomorrow, by all means. I'm not going to, because I don't think it's a good campaign. It doesn't make a lot of sense to me, especially with everything that's happening right now. And there's a lot of cringy things that are coming from, the people that are organizing that stuff. But hey, knock yourself out. Just don't expect me to tweet anything about it. Moving on. Sorry, had to go on that little spiel right there. Yes, and then there was Harley Quinn, a very problematic Valentine's Day special. I haven't watched it yet, but I plan on it. Maybe I'll watch it this weekend. We got a new poster for Shazam, Fury of the Gods. Man, this poor movie's not getting a lot of praise, but hey, it's okay. I'm still gonna watch it. So there you go, Shazam, Fury of the Gods, right there. Okay. Continuing on, let's keep going. Well, Warner Brothers is going to be getting a new guy that was over at DreamWorks Animation, so that's good. More Tropic Thunder stuff. Cool. Very cool. And then, of course, we'll be talking about all that. There was that little bit. And then, of course, we got Creed 3. We got another poster right there. Some white shorts. He got some white shorts on. Mr. Creed, all right. Got some more Ant-Man stuff. And then, yes, there was, of course, the 4-minute Fast X trailer. And I'm sorry, it's ridiculous. A 4-minute trailer? Do we need a 4-minute trailer for Fast X? No, we don't! Why? Why do we need a 4-minute trailer? Why? Ugh. My God. We don't need a 4-minute trailer. We just don't. But hey, whatever. They showed a lot of things. Car flip family. Anger face, car flip family. My God. And then, of course, we had this. That was the first thing that was released. The first little bit. And I like it. Just a standard shiny Flash logo right there. Really good. And then look at this. So, we got the 2 Aquamen. Remember? The 2 Aquamen are in there. Remember? So we got Momoa. Momoa's the villain, of course, Aquaman, and then we got Mr. Alan Richardson, who's a big motherfucker. He was Aquaman in Smallville, I believe, right? Yeah, Smallville. So got all that. Got Saggy making some live action stuff right there, which is pretty cool. And then, of course, we got the poster, which we talked about on the Vodka stream, which I really dig this poster. I love the fact that he's right in the center, red, yellow, and then everything else is just black and blue with the Batcave. Pretty awesome stuff. Really like the poster. Glad it's not a floating heads poster, but hopefully the later posters aren't floating head posters. They probably will be. Watch. Speaking of floating helmets. Now, this is pretty cool for The Mandalorian Season 3. I like it. And then, of course, we got right there. Yeah, there we go. Mr. Pedro Pascal just killing it. And so is Hugh Jackman. Look at that. Showing those biceps, showing those veins. God. Working out, getting that Wolverine shape. And he's doing it all natural, guys. I mean, he's, come on. I make the jokes because, he's getting a little, he's 46. I mean, gotta have a little bit of help, right? Anyways, okay. Keep going, keep going. We got a Super Mario Brothers movie right here. Banner, gotta love it. Oh man, Dear Santa, I want this statue right here. Cliff Burton statue. If you guys know, Cliff Burton was the first, well, technically the second bass player to Metallica. He died tragically in a bus accident in 1986. One of the best bass players ever. Look him up. He's amazing. And they had Cliff Burton Day over the weekend, and it was awesome. Awesome. Here's Cocaine Bear. Cocaine Bear had a nice little Super Bowl promo as well. Keep going. What's happening? Yeah, there's some people who are making fun of the Fast X trailer, which they should. Here's a little mock-up poster that has Bale's Batman right there instead. I thought that was pretty cool. I thought that was sweet. Hopefully you guys watched the Vodka stream as well over the weekend with Seek, my buddy Seek. He doesn't have a Twitter, but he has a YouTube channel, The Venom Vlog. Hopefully you guys watched it. We talked a lot about the DCU stuff, and then we talked a lot about mental health. He's been suffering for some mental health, and it's pretty interesting, and there were some things that I didn't even know about him. I knew certain things, but there were things that he brought to light that I was like pretty damn interesting. So if you haven't watched it yet, go watch. It's good. It was a good. We were just listening to him tell his story, and and I'm glad people found it inspiring. And it was just good to discuss all that. Take a little break from the movie stuff, from the nerd stuff. Talk about some real life shit. It's good. Hey, look at that. We got some Nightwing right there doing his butt pose, because we all know that Nightwing, you have to have a great ass. Got to have a great ass when you're Nightwing, because no cape to cover his ass. So, got to do that. All right, continue. This poster is freaking awesome right here. This poster is amazing. Look at this. Worlds Collide. Look at that poster. That is an amazing poster. Wow. Got that's just an amazing poster right there. This is Bardo's, GY Orgy, apparently. He's a digital artist, man. I mean, I tell you what, that is an amazing poster. Amazing. And then we got Boss Logic right here talking about The Flash. He said, someone I know who I highly respect their opinions on things that has also seen The Flash movie said it's quite possibly the best DC movie made, up there with the best comic book movies made. Wasn't too hyped for it, but I kind of am now. Again, another praise, somebody who's seen The Flash, unless, there's always a possibility that Warner Brothers and DC might be paying Boss Logic to say it. Who knows? But I want to accept the fact that, I think this movie's going to blow minds. It's going to blow some people's minds. So there you go. And then, of course, he has these cool little posters. Flashpoint, showing some Batman right there, and then, of course, showing some Reverse Flash, which looks pretty cool. Pretty freaking cool. Andy Muschietti was ready for the trailer release. Look at that. Wearing his Flash hoodie. So, in Andy we trust. So there you go. Andy Muschietti right there. All right. Keep going. Yep, we'll talk about that, of course. We got that. All right. Keep going. Because like I said, what's with all the UFO stuff that's happening? As we're talking about trailers and rumors, a lot of UFO activity was happening. So, Jesus Christ. What's going on up there? It's just Elon Musk. Don't worry. Just some of my alien friends of mine stopping by. Yes. I would not be surprised if Elon Musk is an alien. If you watch the Joe Rogan interviews, he does act like he's an alien. So, and then most people with my poll yesterday, 52.3% chose the Eagles. And sadly, that was not the case. Man, so congratulations to the Chiefs. So there you go. I mean, man, I was kind of wanting the Eagles to win because I thought, all right, somebody different. But hey, congratulations to the Chiefs. Patrick Mahomes needs to rest that fucking ankle now. My God. And then this happened yesterday too, and this sucks. Did you guys see this? It says, holy crap, half of Philadelphia is currently experiencing a cable and internet outage on Comcast Xfinity, are now saying it won't be back until 6 p.m. So during the freaking Super Bowl, Philadelphia, the home team, was half the fucking city where they couldn't watch the game. I'm sure everybody pulled it up on their phones, but my God, that sucks. And then we got a little poster right here. by Mr. Anthony Batts, Supergirl, Woman of Tomorrow, using Kaye, Miss Sasha Kaye right there. So, and then yes, more UFO talk. A lot of UFO talk. Hey, look at that. We got some Batmobiles right there. Love it, love it, love it. Batfleck, and then of course Battinson. Love both of them. Love both of them. We got a Spider-Man shot right here. Yes, I watched this on Saturday because Miss Nighthawk has not... I'm trying to, bring some Spider-Man in her life right now. So I'm introducing her to all the movies. And we watched the first Spider-Man. Still holds up. Cheesy, of course. There's cheesy moments. But 2002, I love this shot right here. And even when we watched it, I was like, man, that's a beautiful shot. And then, of course, it shows up on my timeline. So just awesome. Just awesome. And speaking of awesome, look at this. Kumar, what's his name? Kumar Mayank. Mayank right here. Look at this poster right here. This is absolutely beautiful too. Look at that. All the different. You got Dark Flash, Supergirl, Flash, Young Flash. You got both Batman. This is a beautiful, beautiful freaking piece of art right here. So, Mr. Kumar, love it, love it, love it, love it. Let's continue. All right, guys. I found my Halloween costume for this year. This is what I'm going to dress up as, as this Batman that doesn't have anything but the chonies and the cape and the utility belt. That's right. That's what I'm going to dress up as. And then, of course, I'll wear, it is a casual Batman, essentially. So I found it. I finally found it. That's what my costume's going to be right there. So, all right. Then, of course, there was just nothing but Flash talk. And then, hey, guess what? There was also a Guardians of the Galaxy trailer that showed up. And it's a good trailer. Looking forward to that. But, man, James Gunn, just a lot of things. And there's the poster right there for Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. That's going to be great. So, yeah, of course, we'll do that. And then, of course, there was the Dunkin' Donuts commercial during the Super Bowl that featured Ben Affleck, which was absolutely fantastic. And there's even something more that when it comes to this commercial right here that Ben actually talked about. But, yes, the Ben Affleck Dunkin' Donuts commercial, obviously edited down. And then, of course, J-Lo shows up at the end. Good stuff. Good Super Bowl commercial. I liked it. So, and then of course we had the Will Ferrell Netflix commercial that was kind of going through all these different Netflix movies and shows, popular Netflix movies and shows. One of them being Army of the Dead. Hello. Thank you very much. Zack Snyder's Army of the Dead being included in this Super Bowl commercial. Come on. Just saying right there. Anybody who was doubting that Army of the Dead was this shit sandwich on there, no, they included it with, Stranger Things and whatchamacallit, all that stuff. It's great. It's absolutely great. Of course, we'll talk more about that. Yeah, I was having a big boner about all this stuff right there. So, all right, yes, congratulations to all that. Here, yeah, look at here, we got live footage. We got live footage of one of the UFOs that was shot down over in Montana. Let's look at that. It's got a wing on it. Look at a couple of guys in white armor are guarding it right there. Pretty crazy, right? So there's your look at the thing that was shot down. My God. No, that was cool. I like that. I like it. Let's see. What else we got? We got posters. There we are. Beautiful. I like this poster. You got of course, the Flash emblem right there, all lit up right there. The cowl looks actually good, looks good right here. I know a lot of people, we've been kind of warming up to the cowl or helmet, whatever you want to call it. But there you go. We got some character posters. We got the Flash. We got Barry right there. And then, of course, there's the man. There he is. We got Bats. We got Keaton Bats. Of course, I wish it was the 89 logo, but hey, it's fine. It's totally fine. But yeah, you got him right there. Looks pretty cool. Got some some steam coming off him right there. And of course, what is he best known for? Keaton's not best known for his chin. He's best known for his lips, right? Am I right? Like that little, I got a little Keaton figure right over there that he has a big head and his lips are huge. It's all about the lips with Keaton. And then, of course, we got Miss Kaye Superman, which I do wish that she was also standing with the emblem right there, but they decided to do that whole thing. Okay, let's show the cape instead, but I'm like, why can't we show the, man, I don't know, who knows. But hey, still looks pretty cool, and I like it. So they're the posters right there. Hopefully, like I said, when they do the next poster, please don't make the floating heads poster. They're gonna make the floating heads poster, aren't they? They probably are, but I'm liking these posters right there. How we feeling? We feeling good about the posters? Huh? Yeah. You laughed at the poster? Okay. I thought the posters were pretty cool. You know, up close and pretty sweet. We got Miss Kaye with Mr. Muschietti right there on set. Barbara Muschietti. She posted that. That's pretty sweet. All right, keep going. Apparently, according to this, the #1 book that was sold on Amazon was Flashpoint. So a lot of people were picking up the Flashpoint book. I already have it. Also, Batman 89. I have to get the rest of them. I think I only have 4 of them. I gotta get I think there's 2 more. So yeah, that's what's happening right there when it comes to Amazon selling some of these DC books. The stuff's helping. Of course, we'll talk about that. And then this just frustrates me. This frustrates me. This is why I'm so over the Fast and Furious franchise. So we got director Louis Leterrier, I can't, a lot of R's in his name, explains how Paul Walker's Brian O'Connor returns in Fast X. This movie jumps back and forth between the past and the present. You will see Brian in the past. You won't see Brian in the present. Oh my God. Amazing. Great explanation. I mean, I know there's more in the article, yes. But again, this is my gripe. It's like, okay, so meanwhile, because the last time when it came to what? Fast 9, the last one, I guess, it was like, oh yeah, Brian's watching the kids as his wife, Mia, goes on another suicide mission with all the other people to what? Save the world. Now that's going to happen again? So they're just going to say like, yeah, Brian's watching the kids. Oh, he's somewhere up. Blah, 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 blah. Is there going to be something better? They should have just done what Wakanda Forever did. Had a funeral. Just killed the character off. I mean, I get it. They didn't want to, whatever the hell. But they had a nice little send-off when it came to Furious 7, which made me freaking tear up. I got choked up. I cried a little bit. Yes, I did. I thought it was a nice little send-off, and that should have been it. Because I did not like Fate to the Furious. Stupid title. Stupid movie. I didn't like the last one either. You know what? Part of the lure, for me at least, was Paul Walker. Because guess what? He was in the first 2 movies. Vin Diesel didn't want to show up in the second movie because his ego is bigger than, well, his entire body. We all know he's actually short. He stood up on a fucking soapbox to be eye to eye with Dwayne Johnson. Yes, we've talked about that many times. But it's like, I actually liked it because of Paul Walker. And then they finally brought them back after Tokyo Drift, after he had that little cameo at the end. They brought him back for the 4th one, which I liked the 4th one. And then it just went into like the craziness that it is. But I always liked Paul Walker better than Vin Diesel. So I think, yeah, they should have just stopped right there, or at least killed the character off and had like a celebration or something. But what are they going to explain? That he's watching the kids again while his wife and his friends and family go on another suicide mission? Shut up. Sorry. Rant over. I'm just so... That's just me. Ugh. I'm sorry. I know people still dig it, and that's fine. But I'm just fucking over it, man. Ugh. Hey, John Wick. There's Keanu. We love Keanu. That's a cool poster right in front of the Eiffel Tower. This is also a cool poster from Spider Monkey. He wrote this. You had the bike right there, which looks pretty sweet. Pretty sweet. Oh my God, guys! I think Megan Fox and Machine Gun Kelly, they're gonna be breaking up because something happened. Megan Fox deleted a post that she did talking about something about him cheating or whatever. Oh my God! I know we're all shocked because we thought these 2 kids were going to make it. Whatever. All I know is Pete Davidson is licking his chops right now, going, "All right, well, I'm gonna go for Megan Fox next," and sure enough, he probably will. We're gonna probably hear about that. This summer, we're going to hear about Megan Fox and Pete Davidson getting together. Anyways, let's talk about some happy stuff. Mr. Kihu Kwan. He was at the the Oscars little gathering today, and he took a little selfie. He took a selfie with Tom Cruise. Tom Cruise is like, yes, finally somebody shorter than me. Just kidding. Yeah, but anyways, yeah, obviously we just love that guy. There's actually a video that I'll show you too. And then we're going to have some Flash merchandise that's going to be showing up too. Which, yes. So this reminds me of the opening of Batman remember the opening of Batman 89 where it's like showing the opening credits and then it shows like that stone Batman logo? That's what that looks like, and I'm pretty sure that's what it is with the Flash logo and the lightning. So I need that shirt. And then of course there's mugs. I really want this shirt right here. It's just pretty cool. You got Batflex Fat Bat. You got Keaton's logo. You got Past, Future, and you got another Bat logo that's in there too. Sweet. And then of course you can get a hat as well. So that hat is more expensive. The hat is more expensive than the shirts. Awesome. Cool. There's some more Keaton Batman right there. And then Mr. Kwan right here joining the Oscars class photo. Again, this guy is just so happy. He's just so happy. Look at how happy he is. I hope he wins. I really hope he wins. Just such a happy dude. Such a happy dude. And then Mr. Detrinti is also designing a new Flash piece of art right there, which is pretty cool. And then we got the McFarlane Flash that's coming out. They teased that today, so you better believe I'm probably going to get me that one too. I'm sure they'll have one for Supergirl, Michael Keaton's Batman, and probably the other Barry, and maybe Dark Flash. I don't know. This guy's crazy. Look at this guy. Look at this guy right here. Look at this guy right here. This guy, this is insane. Look at this. What the hell? I should turn that off. Yeah. Yeah, he just freaking does a belly flop right into a cold ass like pond right there. In his undies. That's how you do it. Yes. Good God. Good God. Thought that was insane. Anyways. And then like I was talking about, when it came to the Dunkin' Donuts commercial for the Super Bowl, it says Ben Affleck says that some of the Dunkin' Donuts customers were not happy he was serving them. It's Boston after all. Where's Saggy? There she is. There's Saggy. So we had some rather coarse and agitated people who were willing to voice their displeasure in a colorful way, and I'm still lobbying to include the most interesting of those in some of the edgiest social spots. Release that. I want to hear it. I want to see those disgruntled Bostonians out there that are just like, what the hell's give me my food? Come on, man. You know, I know you do it better. Obviously, you know, it's like, I want that. I want that release. So hopefully they release that. Please release those, Ben Affleck and Dunkin' Donuts. Release the more colorful customers that were like, you know, dropping F-bombs and pissed off. Yeah, what the fuck, Ben Affleck? What the? You know, I want to hear that stuff. Come on. I really want to hear that. So hopefully they release those. Please release the Dunkin' cuts. There you go. Release the Dunkin' cuts. That's what I'm talking about. Release the Dunkin' cuts. All right. Let's see. They don't give a shit about I know, exactly. I want my fucking food. And then we got a first look at Joel McKinnon and Nicolas Cage in this movie right here called Sympathy for the Devil. It follows the driver who finds himself in a high-stakes game of cat and mouse after being forced to drive a mysterious man. The passenger is Nicolas Cage. I'm watching it because it's Nicolas Cage. And I'm watching this too because John Wick Part 4 has a runtime of 2 hours and 49 minutes. There we go. That's right. I don't mind. Yeah, okay, I mean, I know some people are like, yeah, that's too long because I gotta pee or I got stuff to do. No, you don't. You just want to complain. I don't mind long movies, and I'm glad that the fourth John Wick movie is 2 hours and 49 minutes. Hell yeah. I wish it was 3 hours. Another 11 minutes. Come on. But it's all good. Hey, and there's my face if I was Keaton Bats. Thank you, Fear Jason. The Penguin series just got a new cast member from Runaways alum Renzi Feliz. So they're going to be announcing a lot of that because that's going to be filming soon. So there you go. All right. Again, guys, as always, make sure you subscribe, do all that. All right. Are we ready now? Are we ready? Are we ready to break down this freaking trailer? This freaking trailer right here. Let's do it. Let's do it. Release the Duncan cut. Yeah, release the Duncan's cut. I want to see all that stuff. All of it. All right, here we go. Let's go ahead and pull up the trailer. We'll just watch it again together, and then we'll go through it. We'll break it down. We'll break it down because, man, this freaking trailer. Man, I had to go. I had to go into my friend's guest room to watch it, and then of course, let's see. Am I choppy? No. I don't look like I'm choppy. I think I'm okay. Am I good now? I should be good. Okay. All right. I think we're good. But yeah, I had to go into my friend's my room to just like watch it and then do my little reaction, my short reaction. So, all right. So here we go. Let's do this. Huh? All right. Hold on. Let me make sure I got everything ready here, and then yeah. Here we go.
Tell me something.
There he is.
You can go anywhere. Another timeline.
Another timeline. The
Another universe.
the color. There's that Batgirl right there. Oh!
So why do you want to stay
Sorry.
and fight to save this one?
So much happening.
Because this is the world where my mom lives. I'm not gonna lose her again.
Dun dun dun!
Time has a pattern that it can't help reliving. Different people, different worlds, drawn to each other like magnets.
Magnets.
My face. You stole my face.
Ooh, that scene's gonna be interesting.
If you were to go into the past, you have no idea what the consequences can be. Bruce, I could fix things. You could also destroy everything.
This can't be happening. I completely broke the universe. Zod.
We've been waiting for
Ah,
I created a world with no metahumans. And now there's no one to defend us.
you. Want some help?
yes, we do. Oh. Yes. Yep. There he is.
You are?
Yeah. I'm Batman.
Oh my.
If I can't undo what I did, if I can't get back, there might not be a future. What's the play? Batman, what do we do?
We try not to die.
Oh.
It's not Clark.
My name is Kara.
I'm Barry. We're Barry. Barry, what are you doing? Our kids are gonna want to see this.
There it is. All right. Flashpoint, all that stuff. Woo! Stephanie, I'm not shocked that Stephanie T. I'm not shocked that you, think the CGI is bad. It's usually what people. I'm not shocked. But anyways, there we go. There it is. One more time. Well, we're gonna go through it. We're gonna go through it just a little bit at a time here. There is some wonky CGI for sure that, obviously they'll probably be polishing it up as we go along. But, and I will say this, that right off the bat, yes, because everybody keeps on talking about the helmet, the cowl, everything like that. It does look a little weird right here still, kind of does, but the suit looks pretty great. I like the lit up emblem right there on his
You can
chest.
go anywhere.
Looks good, looks good. Okay, so this is a shot right here. We saw this over here. Obviously, we see young Barry right there. We saw this in concept art when it comes to Supergirl. When it comes to Supergirl, I think this is where Supergirl is gonna have her first flight. I think this is just Wayne Manor. I'm guessing it's just top of Wayne Manor, right? And then notice the color palette, guys. Notice the color palette. So there's gonna be some use of color when it comes to. I guess you could talk about, like, I guess it depends on which world they're in. When it's young Barry, yellow. And what else is yellow? Reverse Flash. I'm just saying, it's kind of interesting. But look at the color palette and look at the colors. I was noticing this as I was going through it last night.
I'm mine.
There's a lot of color when it comes to that. And then right here, I think this is probably, I'm thinking like when it comes to this shot right here, this is the last time that Keaton's Bruce was Batman. He probably had a crazy battle. Obviously, there's blood and everything. Probably almost died. We got the bathtub right there. I'm wondering if he's in the bathtub, and I'm just guessing that maybe so. I don't know. Maybe it's a flashback to the last time that he was actually Batman.
Universe.
Oh, and then of course you got Batfleck on the bike, approaching a Humvee right there.
So why do you want?
All right. I'm wondering what he's holding right there. Like some kind of stuffed animal, something from his childhood. Of course, he's got the flash ring on him.
Fight.
I love that shot right there. That's a good shot. Good shot of the boots stopping. That's good. I don't really like that shot. That was an interesting shot, though. It's like we got blow up, and then it goes like that. I'm like, what the hell's happening right there? So there's like two shots right there that are combined of an explosion. Kind of weird. But right there, I'm pretty sure that this is Supergirl's first flight, maybe right here. No, not now, because we saw her. But I think it's going to be like almost like the first flight, like Man of Steel, like where she can, she's just going to leap up right there. Because obviously we see her later in the trailer wearing the scrubs or whatever the hell from where she was captive. So that and she was up in the air. But yeah, there's going to be like almost like a first flight kind of thing right here, maybe. And then, of course, that was Barry just running through the Speed Force.
Because this is the world where my mom lives.
Aw, come on. That pulls at the heartstrings right there. See, you got yellow, lighter. Yellow color palette right here.
I'm gonna lose her again.
Because then, look at, now we got blue. Now we got blue, more of a blue color palette, blue sticking out. And then blue. Look at that. Blue. So obviously it's just representing that. The different color palettes, which is cool.
Time has a pattern.
Time has a pattern. I love this shot right here.
I
like that, the change. And the suit looks awesome right there. I don't care what anybody says. Suit looks good right here. It's a good shot of the suit. Liking it. Okay, so obviously this is old Bruce right here. It's Bruce with the sweater on, and then there's actually another shot in the TV spot that we actually, I think, see Bruce. He's got some, looks like his like bruised up hands right there, but obviously Thomas, Martha, and then young Bruce right there. I'm not sure if that's like, because I even looked and I couldn't really tell, but I looked at images of Thomas and Martha from Batman '89, and I'm like, did they make it where it was like the same actors? I don't know. It's interesting, but it didn't really look like the same actors, especially the kid. I don't know.
Different people, different worlds.
And then right here, I'm wondering if this is some kind of like Speed Force projection kind of thing.
Drawn.
So he's like in the Speed Force somewhere else, and he's in a world where she's still alive, obviously. Got him young right there, and then he's of age right there. So it's like almost like it's like a Speed Force projection. Yeah, this scene right here is going to be crazy. It's going to be a funny scene, but of course, if you notice, he's wearing the headphones that eventually be part of the cowl that they make. When they make the young Barry Flash costume, they're going to be using those headphones right there because they look similar to what's on the actual Flash cowl. So, just because it's Keaton's Batman, is he playing Bruce or Thomas? What? Huh?
My face. So my face.
So yeah, that's gonna be I'm looking forward to this scene. Really am.
If you were
There's Wayne Manor, beautiful and haunting.
to go into the past,
This right
you
here.
have no idea.
Whoa, whoa. So something's happening here. I mean, this has got to be where, okay, so we got regular Barry and we got young Barry. Something's happening here, and then I think this is when maybe young Barry gets his powers if he hadn't gotten it already. Something's going on right here, or unless maybe he's being pulled back. I don't know. It's just crazy.
With the
Crazy shot. That's such a crazy shot. Look at that. Yeah. My
consequences
God.
can be.
Oh, the ring.
Bruce,
Oh, the ring. The ring is sexy. The ring is sexy. I love how it spins like that. It's so cool.
Bruce, I could
All right, and then this right here. So we have Barry and we have Bruce. They're both dressed up. They got ties
fix
on.
things. You could also
So I'm guessing that this is sometime after a hearing for Henry, for his dad. I think his dad is like, there's something that has to do with the hearing from the dad. So obviously they're both like, obviously Bruce is usually dressed to the nines, but we got Barry right here. That's also got a tie. So it's got to be that. Please. Well, yes, Mark, thank you for the $2 super chat. I will be breaking down the TV spot right after this. But look at our boy. Look at our boy. Look at our boy right there. Looking good. Looking sharp. Yeah, that's right. There's our boy, Benny Affleck right there. It's cool to see him. I'm looking forward to this exchange as well, because obviously he's going to be telling Bruce that, hey, I can, look what I did. Look what I did. I saved the world by, going back in time and running everything back in time. Now I can actually take that to the next level and save my freaking mom. But yeah, it's just great to see.
you could also destroy everything.
And of course, it's like, yeah, you could destroy freaking everything. Color palette. Look at the color palette right here. Again, blues, blue, 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 blue. So just saying, I think Andy Muschietti was really going to be using some color palettes when it comes to like different worlds and whatnot. So I'm liking it. But then of course we get God, freaking Zod. So this is a little different because it's not like the you are not alone kind of thing. We have to remember, guys, that what he says in the trailer, he does say that he fucked things up where there's no metahumans to save him. So that means Clark doesn't exist. So now when it comes to Zod showing up on Earth, obviously he's probably looking for Kara, but at the same time, it's all going to be different. It's all going to be different from the get-go. So things are going to be tweaked. Even like the message right here is going to be tweaked because it's a little bit different. So, and then of course the Black Zero event right here.
I completely broke the universe.
Zod.
Oh, man. There he is. There he is. Yes. There he is. Mr. Zod. And, of course, I saw people that were just like, it doesn't look as good. And I'm like, okay, that's fine. Again, it's a different color palette. Again, color palettes. Directors use different color palettes. Zach, he's a photographer. He very much knows how to utilize his color palettes to make the VFX pop a little bit better. And then, of course, but again, it's the same VFX guys that even worked on that. But, people.
I'm waiting for you.
Ah, crap. Is it getting choppy right now? Shit.
Created a world with no metahumans.
Yeah, it's getting a little bit. Okay, look at this shot. That shot right there. My God. All right. So this right, look at that. Ah! Ow. Look at that. Look at that. Jeez. So it looks like she has things in her spine right there. Like maybe little implants in her spine that cause her to not, of course, she can't use her powers or anything like that. But look at that. This is like some David Fincher shit right here, man. That is creepy looking. Look at that. Ugh. Ah, that's how they're suppressing it. Ah. My God, this scene I'm looking forward to. That's on the top of my list too.
And now there's no one to defend us.
Ugh. And then of course, so basically, obviously the event that happened where obviously when Zod and everybody, when they arrive with all the military, just kind of. So is Harry Lennox? Harry Lennox has got to be in this, right? Harry Lennox has to be in this. He's got to be in this. He was part of this event, unless something happened where they, obviously now that we know that he's Martian Manhunter, maybe that's, okay, so maybe he's not, because if Barry wiped out all the super people, maybe Harry Lennix is not here, so we're not going to have Swanwick. But I was kind of hoping that maybe we'd get Harry Lennix in this, but he might not be there if all the soupy people left. So.
Want some help?
Look at that Batcave. Look at the Batcave. It looks like the 89 Batcave, too. I swear. When it comes to Batman Returns, you know, I'm not saying it's, you know, but the Batcave was not that great even in there, too. I mean, it just seemed like everything just was, like, so, like, scaled down in Batman Returns. But, yeah, look at that. Look at that. Oh, that little introduction. Dun, 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 ding. Ah, it's so good.
Oh. You are?
Yeah. I'm Batman.
Ah, it's cheesy. It's cheese. It's pure cheese. But I love it. I know it's cheese. It's like, he might as well have winked at the freaking camera. He might as well went ding, and there was like a little ding, you know? He might as well have done that, but hey, you know what? I don't care. He's, you know, it's fine. It's totally fine. Ah, there he is. Yes, let's give him a round of applause. He's back. So the next question I have is actually, okay, so, you know, and they're gonna have to explain why. Okay, so we're gonna have the multiverse, different worlds, and everything like that. Okay, so we have a Batman that came up in the 80s and into the 90s, and then you have a Batman that basically came up in like the 2000s. So like the timelines are different from when, I guess, you know, that's what I'm kind of wondering. I'm like, okay, are they gonna say that, you know, you got obviously Batman 89 that took place in the 80s and the 90s, and then Batfleck was more of like the 90s into the 2000s, so like a 10-year difference when he started. I don't know. They're gonna have to explain that whole stuff when it comes to like timelines and whatnot. And then I'm also wondering just how old is Bruce Wayne in this movie? Is he gonna be 70 years old? Is he gonna be younger? And then it's like, all right, if he's taking a break of being Batman for a while, why is he still a badass? He's such a badass. Look at this. Ah. Look at that. That's Arkham fucking style shit right there, man. They made it Arkham. They made it Arkham-like. Look at that. With the cape and everything. Jesus Christ. I just feel like I should be pushing buttons. It's awesome. Then we got this. Oh, there he is. There's the Bat Bike. Craziness happening. Okay, look at this shot. What? Okay. So that's obviously Barry that Supergirl is holding on to. So, and it looks like it's the regular Barry because the hair is shorter. So something happens where obviously, you know, I don't know, like obviously when it comes to Flashpoint, when things got all crazy, they had to redo and like, you know, try to get him his powers back. So I'm wondering if that's what's happening here is like just Supergirl going, all right, I'm just going to lift you right up to the clouds here, and you get struck by lightning, and maybe something will happen.
If I can't...
Okay, and then we got this shot right here. I will say he does look a little rubbery right here. Looks like an action figure. So they'll polish that up, don't worry. But I don't know exactly what's happening right here. The ground caving in. But if you notice right up here, it says Martha Wayne Institute. There you go, a little Easter egg. Obviously this is in Gotham City. But yeah, right up there it says Martha Wayne Institute. So that's pretty cool. Caught that.
And undo what I did.
And then this shot. Oh, look at that shot. I love the turning of the camera right there.
If I can't undo what I
think this is Zero. This is Zero. The Black Zero event on the Jackson right there. I don't know if that's when he saves the babies. Remember the concept art where he was saving babies? Maybe that's what this is. I don't know. That's just a cool shot. Such a cool shot. And then look at that shot. Come on, you can't tell me that's a little Night Owl from The Watchmen. Remember, Night Owl kind of did that too. He dropped down, swoosh. Little homage to, Mr. Zack Snyder's Watchmen right there. Look at that beast. Look at that beast. Yeah, you know, I mean, the costume's pretty sweet. You know, I like it. I dig. I like it's the black belt and stuff like that. But you know, oh, we got the Batarang right there too. Got the Batarang, which I have. I have that Batarang right over there. That replica. I should have put it right here. I have the replica right over there. And then obviously, I'm assuming that this is his mom right here. It's got to be his mom, right? It's got to be his mom right there that he's looking at. I'm guessing. I don't think it's Iris.
I can't get back.
Definitely. Oh, this shot. This freaking shot. My God. Ah, okay. So this shot like kind of blew my mind right here. You got both of the flashes coming together.
Back.
And then just leaping off each other, creating some crazy ass freaking. Come on, man. That shot just stays awesome. Look at that. Boots touch. And then boom, like that. It just goes crazy. Man. So basically, the event that happens in the desert, that's going to be it. That's going to be all changed and different. They're just going to be taking them on.
There might not
Crazy.
be a future.
Oh, shit. Sorry. So this right here, okay. So obviously we got young Barry's room. Apparently he's a Pacific Rim fan, if you notice the poster right there. That's pretty cool. Like skateboarding, he plays bass guitar. He's got a catcher's mitt, looks like right there anyways. But obviously it's present day Barry talking to young Barry that, hey, we need to do this. And then look at this right here. So I'm guessing this is part of the whole thing where they try to get Barry his powers. So you got the Batwing, and I don't know, anybody else get Back to the Future 2 vibes right here? You don't want to get struck by lightning. Come on, anybody else get those vibes? I got those vibes. You know, Back to the Future 2 at the end, the DeLorean was up in the air, and yeah, it gets struck by lightning anyways. But obviously there's like a cable attached to it that's going to be conducting the electricity. So that... Another scene I'm very much looking forward to, but yeah. So it strikes and goes right down, and then boom! Ouch. Looks painful. Looks very painful, my God. Little electricity all up in your face right there. That is a shot. That is a crazy shot right there. And that's a shot to the face. Supergirl to Zod. Boom. And then we got tornado. We got tornado powers. We got a tornado move happening right here. Okay, so let me see something. Pause it right there. Okay, so we got the other Barry, I guess, right there, and then he's doing something. But yeah, doing that tornado maneuver, which the Flash can do. And there's that beautiful Batwing. Beautiful Batwing. Are we gonna hopefully have some, some Batwing Top Gun kind of magic that's happening right there? And then we got some Supergirl laser eyes action happening right there. I mean, it's gonna be tough to top the Man of Steel. You know, when the first time we saw, Man of Steel with Superman, just like, when they're holding him down on the ground, and he just goes, oh, I love that. It gives me goosebumps every time. I love that shot. It's one of my favorite shots of Man of Steel. But yeah, but she's unleashing the fury. Either that or she's really high. Hey, here we go. Do the bat flick. Sorry. Yeah. All right, there you go. We got some bat flick action right there. Well, first off, we have some missile action happening with the Batwing. But yes, there's Batfleck right there. And guess what? With all the talk that we've been talking about with the new DCU Batman and maybe them doing the blue and gray, we forgot that there's blue and gray right here. Totally forgot. Blue and gray. So why is Batfleck wearing a costume that kind of just has like some makeshift stuff? It's not like, obviously we would love it if it was like the BVS costume, because I think we all kind of agree that the BVS costume is still like the top tier costume when it comes to all the Batfleck costumes. I think we're all kind of agree with that. I'm kind of thinking that, okay, remember, this is during the day. It's not at night. It's during the day. Maybe it was something where he had to just get on he has a costume that he could just get on real quick. It's like a little jumpsuit, and then he's got some, buckle in some padding or whatever. I don't know. I think, I still like the suit, and I want to see a full-on promo of the suit right there, but it's just kind of interesting because it's not like the suit that he would actually put on unless he was like, maybe he was like, it's the suit at the office? I don't know. It just seems like it's something that is not like his normal suit. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. I could be wrong. Or maybe he's just like, you know what? I want a suit that's not that freaking heavy, which is most likely the case when it comes to actually Ben Affleck. Why would you want a suit that's like so freaking heavy? This one looks a little lighter, looks like you can maneuver a little bit more, but yeah. But yeah, blue and gray, people. Blue and freaking gray. But we're going to get some, crazy bat flick action right here. That's what I'm talking about. And then this right here is interesting. We got Young Barry, because you could tell by the belt, is like doing a double kick, and it almost seems like the other Barry in his little tornado motion has probably one of the Kryptonians in the little cyclone thing that he's doing, and I guess Young Barry is gonna kick him, or he's giving a little boost to other Barry. I don't know. It's interesting. It's just interesting. And then of course we have. God knows what's happening right here, but we got yellow. Yellow is happening. Again, watch the color palettes. The difference of the color palettes, man. So I don't know what's going on right here, but it's not good. Look at that face. And then, yes, more Batwing missile action right there. Look at that. That's badass. Good shot right there. And then this shot right here. And then, of course, he's got these clothes, and that's going to be another... This whole thing, this whole heist to get Supergirl out is going to be interesting.
Batman, what do we do?
And then this.
We try not to die.
This freaking shot. This shot is amazing. I love this shot. It's so cool. Even though you can see right up Michael Keaton's nose.
We try not to die.
Look at that. That's cool. Come on. That's a cool shot. That's a cool shot. I like that shot. And she just starts effing these dudes up.
It's not
Punch
Clark.
in the face.
My name is Kara.
This shot right here looks too green screeny, but hey, whatever. So I'm not sure, yeah, it's written right there. I don't know. I don't know. It's interesting, but I was reading that. Obviously, this isn't Wayne
My name
Manor.
is Kara.
We're Barry.
Right there. So right there. I'm guessing that's Bruce standing behind them. Different butler? I don't know. But there's somebody standing behind there. I'm assuming it's Bruce.
Barry.
Get the logo. Get the Batwing. It's good stuff.
Barry, what are you doing? Our kids are gonna want to see this.
Go Power Rangers. Okay, a little cheesy, I know some people probably think that's kind of like an MCU style ending, but there you go. There we go. It's Russian, right? The most dangerous. Okay, so it's Russian. Okay. Oh, yeah. There we go. Supergirl. Yeah, she looks edible. Yeah. Mid-cape flapping. Okay, so we got mid-cape flapping. That's Stephanie's saying. Mid. Maybe they'll fix it. Maybe they'll brush it up a little bit. She wants more of the flap. Flash always a little goofy, though. Yeah, it's true. I mean, that's the thing. We got to remember that the Flash is a goofy mother effer. He definitely is. So it's going to be a little bit more lighthearted. Got to, face it. All right, and then we got the TV spot. Now, the TV spot is interesting because we get more footage. Yay, more footage. Got all that. We saw those shots.
What's happening?
There's a new shot. That's pretty cool. So, I mean, again, this shot, everything looks good right here to me. I think the cowl looks good right here. I think it's a good shot. Obviously, it's like, oh boy, what's happening? Babies? Is this where the babies are falling down? I don't know. I don't even know. Is the babies thing still the thing?
Happening.
That's a cool shot. Not enough cape flapping though, right? I'm just kidding. But that's a cool shot. We got, of course, Supergirl approaching Zod right there. And with all the destruction that's happening behind her, that's a beautiful shot. I like this shot. The costume looks great. The hair, everything. She looks good. We got some more action right there, and then we got this shot again, a longer version of this shot, yeah. And then look at this. And the flying fox, baby. The flying fox. That's right. We got Batfleck right there, just about ready to just go. He's going.
And you change.
See, I'm wondering if this, I don't know. Again, I'm wondering about that costume. But yeah.
You change the past.
Oh, look at that. Oh. Now, obviously, we saw that picture right there. We saw the picture. So it looks like old Brucey let his hair grow out. Yeah. Either that or that's Jamie Lee Curtis. I don't think so. From Halloween 2019. No. But yeah. Looks like old Brucey Pants was like, you know what? Who cares anymore? I'm just going to grow my hair out. So there you go. Got some of that nappy old man hair happening. Oh, the money shot. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, sorry. You know, any Batman fan looks at this and goes, oh, my God. Yep. This is the shot. Look at the bat suits, guys. The bat suits. And they're all in order. They're all in order right here. All right, so let's break it down a little bit right here when it comes to these bat suits. And even one guy, the guy who helped create these, he was talking about it on Twitter earlier today too, which was freaking amazing. I was like, cool. So we got the first bat suit. We got the very first bat suit that a lot of people are like, oh my God, he's got guns. He's got guns. He was using guns at first. No, apparently those are just holsters for the grappling guns. So that's what the guys that were talking on Twitter are talking about today. But apparently the cowl has the ears that kind of stick out to the side a little bit, like the first Batman costume. So, and it's got the freaking 66 logo on it. That's amazing. That's amazing. That's cool. But no, but this one, please, concept artists, please design something. I want this. I need to have this bat suit. I want to see what it looks like. DeTrinity, whatever, anybody, Aaron Bailey, if you're out there. We got the blue and gray costume right there with the 89 Batman logo. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? And then look even closer. It's got the white eyes. It's got the white eyes. What? I think it's got white eyes. What? Oh my God. My God, look at that. It's blue. It's blue and gray. Gold belt. Oh my God. Sorry, I'm nerding out. It's accept it. We're all nerding out, right? But yeah, I was like, oh my God. It's blue and gray, and it's got the 89 Bat logo. And you know how much I love that logo. It's so cool. It's just so freaking cool. And then we have the 89 Bat suit, and I was like, oh, what the hell? So basically, after the Joker fight, after he crashed the Bat wing because he got shot down and everything and took on the Joker and his men, he just kept the suit like that. So, you know what's funny? 30 plus years later, we get an explanation of why we get a suit that's different in Batman Returns, because we got the Batman Returns suit right here. He kept the damaged suit and said, you know what? I might as well upgrade it. And he upgraded it, and there's the Batman Returns suit. But yes, that's so freaking cool that they kept the suit after the Joker fight in 89. Crazy. And then we got this scuba Batman suit. I don't know what's going on with this one. I don't know if he was fighting Mr. Freeze or going underwater, or it's his version of an armored suit. Probably not, but maybe. I don't know. Look at this shit. Look, what are these right here? They're like swords or some kind of thing. I don't know. It's interesting. But yeah, it looks like some kind of almost like a scuba gear suit, but it's got, these might be just behind there. It's probably not attached to the suit, but it looks like it is the way it's positioned. But yeah, pretty interesting. And then what is this? Like a nightmare suit? That's what I called it when I posted it last night on Twitter. I was like, is that a nightmare suit? Do we have a Keaton nightmare suit? It's got a hood. It's got goggles. I'm not sure what the hell's going on. And the lighting looks like it has nipples. Whoa, so even the Keaton batsuit had some nipples, huh? Interesting. No, but it does look like that. I think it's just the design of the chest plate, but it looks like it has nips. Looks like it has nips. Maybe it's cold in there. It is, old house. Not good heat ventilation. And then, of course, we get the main suit, which looks pretty cool when it's propped up like that. I think it looks pretty cool. But, man, just looks freaking awesome, right? Man. So there, I just was like so amazed. But man, this one right here, this suit right here, they just went, you know what? We're going to design a pretty comic accurate one with the 89 logo. So freaking cool. It's going to be blue. It's got the wide eyes. Oh my God, please. I wonder if did they actually, do we get a flashback? Can we get a flashback of him in that suit? You know, that'd be cool if there was a flashback of him in all the suits. Come on. That'd be sweet. I just really want to see that. And then of course, like I said, you got the 66 logo. I don't know. Cool homage. It's just little Easter eggs like that. That's what excites me about this shit.
What did you
Ooh. She's pissed. Hear that shit? Man.
What did you do?
She is pissed. Hey, look at that flash butt. We got some flash butt right there. And he looks a little rubbery right here. Another shot that probably should get polished up. He looks a little stiff, but yeah. What does Saggy call it? She calls it cake. You know, got a little Ezra cake right there. But yeah, got a little flash butt shot. But this is pretty cool. It's a cool shot. They just need to, like I said, they need to, fancy up that a little bit more. It does look a little stiff. But anyways, yeah, flash ass. We got some flash ass right here. That ass.
You're.
Yeah. I'm Batman.
There we go. Dun, dun, dun. Oh, the Batmobile. Come on. You gotta love this Batmobile design. It's so good. Classic.
Watch the full trailer.
Classic. Whew, man. Classic. Oof, yes, subscribe. I need a cigarette. Need a cigarette after all that craziness, all that awesomeness. Oh my God, man, just so much to look at. There's probably still things I missed, for all I know. But man, I tell you what. Yes, exactly. The Elfman theme is appropriate there. And I will say this, and I'm not. It's no bullshit. But when the TV spot finally showed up and we're all watching, and we had some, there was people in the kitchen, there was people out here, and my buddy who's hosting the party, he goes, "What's this?" It's the Flash trailer. And then when it showed Batman, he was like, "Oh, who's that? And I'm like, "It's Keaton, Michael Keaton." I just yelled it out. I was like, "Michael Keaton." And everybody was like, "What?" They had no idea. And then he was like, "Holy shit." And like everybody was like, "Holy shit." People were like excited because Michael Keaton is back. And they're like, "What the hell? He's back?" And then he even said, "Oh, I'd watch that one," because he likes the Michael Keaton movies. So it was like, all right. So you can understand why they went with that idea. You really can. I know like us nerd boys and girls were like really hoping that there would be like the John Dean Morgan, Thomas Wayne Batman that's, with the Flashpoint story. Of course you'd like that, but not everybody would know that. They'd be like, "Well, who's this Batman? Is that Batman with guns? That's interesting." And yes, hopefully eventually we'll see something like that, but I can understand why they went with the whole Keaton approach, because guess what? People are hyped that Michael Keaton is back. That's the thing, is Batman. And it was like, what the hell? But it was, it was interesting to get that response from people who were like, whatever. And then all of a sudden it's like, what? That was Michael Keaton? Are you kidding me? So yeah, it's just it's just showing you right there that that was a smart move to do all that. I just wondering what exactly his age is right there, and if he's been out of the game for a while, man, he's still a bit of a badass. I mean, so there is all that. There is that approach right there. So, anyways, I know it seemed like there was more like crazier shots in the TV spot. I tell you. Flying Fox, we're back. Yeah, I didn't finish it. Oh, was there another little part?
We're online now. The Flash.
Oh, yeah. That shot right there. Yeah. There's one little shot.
Flash, only theaters June 16th.
Oop. Hold on.
Watch the full trailer online now.
Man, it's hard to pause. It's quick. Yes. Another money shot right here. Hello. Headed to Dunkin' Donuts. Anybody want anything? Oh, coming right out of the... Yeah, look at that. Look at that face. Look at that face, man. He's just like... Urgh. That's right. That's a good shot. I love. This is also a great shot right there, man. Oh, that's good. Oh, that's good. That's, yes. That bike is awesome, too. So there you go. Yeah, totally forgot that there was like another little quick shot of that right at the end. So, yeah, I got to turn that off. Come on. But yeah. Woo. Yeah, it's just so cool, man. Two different Batmen. God, I mean, there's gonna be other cameos. There's gonna be other craziness. This movie's gonna be insane. It's just gonna be insane. You know, this freaking trailer floored me, man. You know, like I said, there's some polishing that needs to happen. Yeah, there's some VFX that look a little wonky. It's, you know, obviously that's usually what happens, and they will clean those things up. So, but. Yeah, just so much goodness right there. I think we were fed well yesterday when it came to at least that. So just good stuff. But one thing too that you know, some people that were responding when I posted the shot of Kara when she's in prison, you know, when she's in prison, she got the stuff in her back. I mean, it was essentially, I mean, one of the biggest things. Somebody sent this over to me. Sure, son, just keep doing these super feats in the public all the time. There's no way the government could catch on, capture you, do all the sorts of experiments. Yeah, there's just stuff like that. Obviously, this wasn't said in Man of Steel, but this was one of Pa Kent's worries right there. Was that, you know, and then obviously when it comes to the Flashpoint story, it was supposed to be Clark that was in there, not Kara, but, you know. You kind of just understand where Pa Kent was coming from when it comes to all that. But yeah, anyways. I don't even know. Do we even know what the hell is like even the next thing? What's the next topic? Oh, yeah. More rumors and everything like that. All right. Yay. My God. You know, yeah. Yeah. All right, you guys saw my short talking about this. You saw my short video where I talked about the ridiculous rumor that came out, Thursday? That, of course, Miss Grace Randolph decided to put out there. Because why not? Why not? About the whole, the thing, we've talked about it. We talked about it last week. That, of course, they're going to be tweaking the ending of The Flash. And, you know, of course, bullshit websites were making it seem like they were removing Michael Keaton and Sasha Calle's Supergirl from the whole movie. Like, it made it seem like it was that. But it was like, no, it was the ending that they're changing. There was supposed to be an ending scene that had Michael Keaton and Sasha Calle in it that was going to, you know, move things forward with what the old regime wanted. Well, that's gone now, so obviously they got to remove it. Okay? And, you know, as far as we know, there was supposed to be a Cavill cameo. I'm guessing that's going to be removed too. That's pretty much what she said. But then, of course, the rumor was that one of the former Batmen there was going to be a scene with a former Batman. And at first, it made it seem like she was talking about Bale, and it all didn't make sense because she was saying that potentially it would be the next DCU Batman. And that's the part that drove me crazy because I'm like, that doesn't make any goddamn sense. What? How does that even make sense? How are you going to have you can't have Kilmer come back. Health issues, obviously. Clooney's 61 years old. Why would he be Batman for the next 10 years? And then Christian Bale's Batman, you know, the story wrapped up. And he handed off all his stuff to Mr. John Blake, Joseph Gordon-Levitt Batman, which I'm like, just bring that Batman back. Can you imagine that? I put that out there. A lot of people actually like that idea. Imagine if Joseph Gordon-Levitt's Batman ends up in this damn thing. That'd be pretty crazy. Or Nightwing, whatever he would call himself. But it just didn't make that part didn't make sense. Now, it's pretty much, you know, because everybody, you know, tries to be all like, you know, oh, there's a rumor out there and they hear something. So, of course, they post a GIF or post a picture or something like that because I'm in the know. I'm in the know. You know, that's the way it is. And then, of course, you know, the scoopers out there want to claim that they heard it first. You know, there's all the whole dick measuring contest. When really, you guys are just revealing a spoiler. That's what it all is. Is it a scoop? No, it's a spoiler. It's a fucking spoiler. It's what it is. Now, obviously, you know, if you guys didn't want, I mean, what everybody was alluding to was the fact that it's George Clooney's Batman, okay? So, obviously, it wouldn't make sense that he would be the DCU Batman. It just made absolutely no sense. Why would George Clooney need that? He doesn't need the clout. He doesn't need the money. He doesn't need any of that. Why would he be Batman for another 10 years? And then, of course, people are breaking it down with the theory about maybe he's just like not fully there. It's Dick Bat. It's all this kind of stuff with Damian and blah, 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 blah. There's all these theories. But then finally, James Gunn posted that it was false and that it would be a new actor, and it was like, thank you, James. He did that on Saturday. It's like, that's what I like, is the fact that he does that, and it's pretty cool. So how does it make sense that Clooney could be at the end of the Flash movie? This is my theory. I have heard nothing. Trust me. I've looked into it, talked to people. I have got nothing. But just with conversations, I think the theory that of things that could happen at the end of the Flash movie is like, maybe when everything finally, like, you know, when Barry's like running and finally getting everything back to normal, and he has to do something, and just everything, the timeline just comes back to normal. Maybe like something happens where he's like on the ground, you know, Batman pulls him up, and he's just like, oh man, we finally did it, blah, blah, blah. And then all of a sudden, Cal comes off, and it's not Keaton anymore, it's Clooney. That could be how they do it. Like all of a sudden, we're dealing with multiverse, right? So something tweaked where the Keaton version got removed and the Clooney version came in. Remember, technically it's almost in the same universe because they had the same Alfred, they had the same Gordon. So something shifted where not everything got put back the same, because let's face it, it's not going to be put back the same. There's things that are going to change. So I could see them doing a little swap right there. And I think people, if that happens, I think that would be a, oh my God, like moment in the movie theater. That could be one of those fan cheering moments if that happens like that. I don't know. Like I said, I haven't heard anything. Have not. That's just the theory of, okay, yeah. He just takes off the cowl and then all of a sudden it's Clooney. That would be crazy. And then what if Chris O'Donnell shows up, huh? What if it be like all of a sudden they should have some Chris O'Donnell, like a Nightwing kind of thing? That'd be pretty crazy too if that were to happen. Chris O'Donnell shows up in a Nightwing costume. Wouldn't that be insane? I don't know. Swap should be Nicholson as Batman? Okay. That's one way to think. Yeah. I don't know if Nicholson would want to do it anymore. He's like, what, 105 now? I don't see it being Bale. I really don't see it being Bale. What if though nobody wants Clooney back as Batman? I don't know. I saw a lot of positive response. No, it's not that he's back as Batman. It would just be a cameo multiverse moment. That's all it would be. Then that's it. That's what we got to realize. That would be it. So that's where I could see it making sense. But that's it. That's it. It would be nothing more than that. Just a swap because something didn't realign when Barry was putting things back together. That's all. Yeah, exactly. It'd be a funny moment. It'd be crazy. It would actually be crazy. So, I don't know. That's just my theory about it. Like I said, I haven't heard anything, but if they did a switcheroo like that, that's where I could see them doing something. But guess we'll find out in June. We'll find out in June because, yeah. We'll probably find out sooner than that, but whatever. But then again, who knows? Clooney might not want to do it. He doesn't need to. The guy's like a billionaire because he sold his tequila and he does Nescafe coffee commercials now and he makes his own movies and he might not want to do it, but maybe he'd want to do it for the gag of the fact that it was like the switcheroo from Michael Keaton to George Clooney. I don't know. We'll see. Time will tell. And then finally, Batgirl. So we have an interview with Leslie Grace where she talked about the cancellation of Batgirl. And, she had some things to say about it, which naturally, of course. Here's the article. Let's see. Let me pull up the article right here. It's from Variety. Come on. There we go. Jeez. All right. So here's the article right here. All right. It says, Batgirl star Leslie Grace rejects studio's claim the Axe film was unreleasable. The cut I saw was incredible. Gee. You thought what you saw was incredible? You, the star of the movie? I'm shocked. Can you imagine? She goes like, I thought the cut I saw was mid to high, it was all right. It's like, come on. Of course you're going to say that. Of course you're going to say that. But it says right here, in her first major interview since Batgirl was shelved, Leslie Grace opens up how she found out about the cancellation, possibly returning to DC and Brendan Fraser's really sweet rap gift. She said, when Batgirl completed its 7-month production, 7 months, jeez, production in Scotland, star Leslie Grace received a rap gift from Brendan Fraser, who played her nemesis Firefly in the DC movie, a gold necklace that included 2 charms, a little bell, and a pair of dice. The card said a lot of really sweet things, but he basically said, I give you this necklace because in this business, you gotta have a little luck. So ring your bell and never stop. It was just like, whoa. And after all this, it's had so much meaning. All this, of course, she's talking about it being canceled and writing off the $90 million thing. I found out like the rest of you. And then my phone just started blowing up. It's always a little sketchy. You always hear about like actors and everything. Well, we found out because it was in the trades. The studios are they're so messed up. They're so messed up when they do this stuff because they don't tell the people involved. They just go, they'll find out. They don't want to have that uncomfortable conversation, apparently. Like Grace, Frazier says he was blindsided by the news. I thought I was getting punked, but it checked out, he says, reading the initial stories. Then came hysterical laughter like, you've got to be kidding me. I know the filmmakers and the producers were expecting to hear from the studio about the film, and the anticipation was, how do we broaden the movie out to take it from a streaming format to a theatrical release? But it was all no, and it was complete opposite. When we blah, 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 talked about all that, Frazier immediately called Grace. What I found most lamentable is that now the whole generation of little girls are going to have to wait longer to see a Batgirl and say, hey, she looks like me. That makes me sad. I know how good she was, and I know that this would mean what it means for so many people. Frazier gets emotional talking about it. Yeah, talks about all that. And she has a work ethic that is unrivaled. She's dynamic, she's dynamite, not dynamic. She's dynamite, and dynamite comes in small packages, but still goes bang. We do battle each other several times. There was a lot of kicking and punching and getting hurt, but we would always help each other to get on our feet after breaking set pieces and knocking the tar out of each other. See, that does sound fun. And then going on, she just talks about all that. And then, she basically was saying that, yes, that she thought the cut was good. This movie's not going to work. I'm not going to lie to you. In every film, there are obstacles, and our film was nothing short of that. Half of the shoot was night shoots in Scotland, where it never stops raining, so there were obstacles. But at the end of the day, because of the incredible crew, nothing that ever got in the way of us delivering what we knew we wanted to deliver in this film. Did you ever see the final cut of the film? That's the one thing I asked for. I got to see the film as far as it got to. The film wasn't complete by the time that it was tested. There were a bunch of scenes that weren't even in there. They were at the beginning of the editing process, and they were cut off because of everything going on at the company. But the film that I got to see, the scenes that were there, were incredible. It was incredible. There was definitely potential for a good film, in my opinion. Maybe we'll get to see clips later on. Yes, I mean, they should release some kind of stuff. But, naturally, if you're working on a film, you're going to think it's incredible. And I'm sure that some of the scenes were good. But again, it was the old regime. It was the old regime. We don't need to read the rest of that. But like I keep on saying, it was the old regime that fucked this movie up, that fucked it over, because they wanted The Flash to come out in November. And then that was going to explain why there's going to be a Michael Keaton Batman. And then it was going to lead into this whole Batgirl scenario where you have Michael Keaton's Batman and J.K. Simmons' Gordon. Just like I've been saying, it's supposed to fit in this tiny little space right there. But then everything got all fucked up. And then they decided, when the new regime came in, they just cancel it all and write it off. So, and even Peter Safran said that. He was like, yeah, it's unreleasable. He understood it too. He said that. I mean, God knows. Maybe one of these days we'll see it. Maybe one of these days something will come about. I don't know. All we have right now is just set videos, which some of it looked pretty damn cool. But that's all we have. We have motorcycle action, a bunch of fire, explosions. So that's all we have. But maybe we'll get more. Who knows? I don't know. We'll see. But of course she's going to say, yeah, it was incredible. Everything I saw, it was incredible. You're like, yeah, to you, maybe not to other people. Just saying. It's all good. Are we fighting in the chat? Saggy, you being nice. Who's a negative Nelly? Yeah, I know. It is shitty that it's like 7 months. Ezra will not come back as the Flash. Okay. We got an Ezra hater. I don't know. We'll see. Like, I know that's the thing that's up in the air too. Is like, is Ezra coming back or not? That is the question when it comes to. I think they're just gonna wait and see how the movie does. To be honest, we're not gonna know until after the movie. There's not gonna be. Obviously, they're not gonna be like, hey, guess what? Yeah, he's out before the movie comes out. There's no way. So we're not gonna find out till then. Anyways, okay. Let's go to questions here. Let me. Let's see here. Let me go to YouTube first. See if anybody has any questions here. Loading. Yeah, it's lagging a little bit. Depends on the box office. Yes, exactly. Depends on the box office. Absolutely does. Come on. There we go. What the hell? All right. Okay, here we go. SKS Knight. So in Man of Steel, Zod comes to Earth only after Clark uses the Kryptonian ship and accidentally gives him a beacon to track. With no Clark in 89 Batman timeline, how do you think it alerts Zod? That is a good question. And I'm wondering if the Flashpoint, you know, when Barry time travels, something with that, maybe? When everything gets all effed up, something maybe with that, a little freaking, electricity burst or something like that. Maybe that's what does it. I don't know. That's what I was thinking about too. Since there's no Clark, there's no beacon from the Kryptonian ship to alert him. Or maybe they get on, I don't know. Maybe they get on I don't know. Yeah, maybe they find the ship. I don't know. It's all very much up in the air. Diamond Absolutes, do you think the color tone palette for this trailer looks a little wonky? I'd prefer it to go a bit darker and gritty. Well, I mean, yeah. But it's all up to the director. I mean, yeah. I mean, we're obviously being Zack Snyder fans. You like that more dulled out color palette that makes certain colors pop out and the darks pop out. Obviously, we like that. But yeah, it's going to be different. It's not going to be Zack Snyder's color palette. But the thing is, the different colors, though, when it comes to the yellows and the blues and the reds, I thought that was really cool. Doc says, amazing trailer. Seriously great stuff. As for the Clooney rumor, it's the most ridiculous scoop I've ever heard, and if anyone believes it, they're ridiculous too. Yeah. I mean, like I said, I wouldn't be surprised if he makes the cameo, but there was no way that he was going to be the DCU Batman. Mark Keller, when they show all of the Keaton suits, is that a nightmare suit and an armored suit? Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Also, is the two straight and back are 89 and 91 suits? Yep. Could be the second from, yeah, exactly. Explain all that. Mask of Shy, won't happen. But I wish Batfleck could meet Keaton. I'm wondering if that's gonna, yeah. I mean, that's what we all were hoping for. Is like, can you imagine if there was like a Batfleck and a Keaton Batman taking on a bunch of dudes? Oh, Jesus Christ. Blood is leaving my head. Anyways, and then we got Twitter questions right here. All right, Brad. I've been thinking about the possible Clooney cameo would be something simple like Barry gets everything back in order, but then realizes, oh, I landed in the wrong universe again and need to go home, as a possible tease for Flash 2. Yeah, could be something like that. That'd be interesting. So then you have Clooney in the next one. I don't know if he'd want to do it though. RJ, the funny thing is the movie looks great and might genuinely be awesome, yet they're likely not going to continue with any of this, Keaton and Sasha, or will they? That is the question. Do you run with this movie setup of its success or continue the DCU plan? Well, I mean, obviously we got Supergirl, Woman of Tomorrow, and that's up in the air too. We're not going to hear any casting for that for a while. It's like, do they use the Sasha Supergirl or they not? I don't know. It sounds like they wouldn't because it's going to be a different Kara, I guess, for that. Yeah, that is a question. I mean, Keaton wasn't going to be, that's why the whole rumors like, oh yeah, he's going to be the new DCU Batman. It's like, no, he's not. He's 71 years old. He was going to be this Batman, and then it was going to be a Batgirl thing, and then there was probably going to be like some kind of crisis event that he would be a part of too, and that's about it. It wasn't like there was going to be another solo Batman movie. I was hoping there would be like a Batman Beyond type movie with Keaton, but I don't think that was going to happen. But yeah, I don't think it was not going to ever be like a bunch of Batman. I mean, and even if there was going to be like some appearances from Keaton, it would not be him in the bat suit. It'd be like a Nick Fury type thing. if anything. Eric Blake, Dave, for all the exclusivos, read speculation regarding Clooney or Bale. What are the odds that the third Batman in the Flash film, assuming there is one, is Pattinson? Nah, it won't be Pattinson. Honestly, I'm surprised I haven't heard much talk about the possibility. Nah, I doubt it'd be Pattinson. Highly doubt it. Flash. Good one. Nikki Captain Gator Girl. Cooper Knox. Mr. Film Junkee, I know who is playing the new DCU Batman. Chris Pratt. No! That's, no. Kenny, I love the Flash movie trailer, especially seeing Michael Keaton's Batman and Sasha Calle's Supergirl. The Flash movie suit, still 50-50 on the neckline. I'm not a huge fan of, still prefer the current CW TV Flash suit with the gold boots. But all is good with the first trailer. Cool. Andrew Casale, got to love the GOAT. Michael Keaton back as Batman after 30 years. Even his entrance in the trailer was epic. Yeah, I'm Batman. Even at his age now, he can still kick ass. Chase, I know we flirted with the idea of a comic book Snyderverse, and I know you've talked about it a few times. Was it ever like in active discussions? What do you know? Or is it just wishful thinking? Well, Zach talked about how, he pitched an idea to finish the thing in animation form. So he pitched that. And then he's also talked about the idea of talking to Jim Lee about finishing in a graphic novel. So Zach has apparently pitched both. So it is definitely that. Kenny, Dave, V, is it just me, or is Sasha Calle's suit in the trailer more lighter in red and blue than Henry's Superman suit from the DCU? Or is that a design choice? No, it's just the color palette. That's all. It's just the color palette. It's a different color palette, different director. Ryan, remember when the authoritative, definitive purists bashed Zach's Batman for carrying a gun? I'm sure they shoot many bat cuffs. Well, now, apparently they're grappling guns. Apparently, according to the guys that worked on them. So they're not actual full-on guns. I mean, a lot of us thought that, but it's still pretty cool. Devon Wooder, how the Flash, Dave, the Flash trailer is so amazing. I watched the trailer for 354 times. Do you have a favorite moment from the trailer? For me, is Michael Keaton diving, seeing, and Batman riding the bike. I don't know why Grace Randolph is smoking what she is smoking. She is driving me. Yeah, just mute her. That's what I did. My favorite moment was the touching of the boots. I thought that was pretty cool, but yeah, I mean, there's so many great moments. Ain Sue, have you had any thoughts on who you'd want to play DCU Batman? Not really quite yet. I did like the fact that I heard Jensen Ackles' name. I thought, yeah, that could work. He's got the look. He's played the voice. Marcelo, hey Dave, how are you? If The Flash becomes a huge hit, which it looks like it will, won't it be too complicated for Gunn to ditch Ezra, Sasha, and Ben? Well, he's not ditching Ben. That's the thing. Not ditching Ben. Let's remember that. It's not ditching Ben. Ben is chosen. He chose to not come back. But when it comes to Ezra and Sasha, that's the choice. I don't know. If I find some things out, I'll let you guys know. But Sam, I know they gotta save some things for the movie, but Feora gonna be in it with Zod. Of course she is. Bert, Dave, with the fandom still somewhat divided? Somewhat. Okay. Well, like I said, there's always that loud side, What would be a good box office number for The Flash to be considered successful? Well, it's just got to make profit. But I would not be surprised with all the hype that it's getting, with people saying how great it is, and the trailer, and seeing more positivity, a lot of positivity. Would not be surprised if it makes that $1 billion run. Yes, Joy Cinema. Yeah, possibly. Mr. Nobody. Yo, Dave, the Flash trailer was nuts. Michael Keaton, nuts! Was it just me, or did it seem like there was another Flash? Well, I mean, there's 2 Flashes and then the Dark Flash, so technically 3. It was hard to make out for far, that blurry, and in the distance it looked like another Flash. Yeah, there's 2 Flashes. Christian Thomas Perez, what's your beef with Grace? Because she follows you on Twitter. No, she doesn't. She does not follow me on Twitter. She does not follow me on Twitter. I don't have beef. I know, it was always funny when you have, like, Defenders of Grace. when you have those defenders, it's always kind of funny because like, what's your problem with it? I'm like, I know it's when there's bullshit, when I can sense, I just wish that when that rumor came out and then it was the potential of this former Batman being the new DCU Batman, she just went, use this. Just use this. Listen to Johnny Lawrence. Use this. It didn't make sense. It didn't make sense. Okay? It just didn't make sense. I have respect for her. Don't worry. She built up her audience. She's doing this for a living, so I have respect. But my ears bleed when I listen to, okay, I'm just, yeah. No beef. There's no beef. No beef, okay? No beef. I just, just sometimes I wish, sometimes like, okay, you get something, think about it. Think about it, okay, before putting the scoops out there. And then, of course, a thing that the scoopers love to do, and she did it too, and I'm like, ugh. When you get a scoop wrong, just say you were wrong. Or the information you received is wrong. Okay? Try that. Don't do this whole thing like, well, I got this one right and that one right, and then spin, and then start doing the spinning it around to be like, oh yeah, well, I technically I got it like this part right, and that, don't do that. Do not. Stop it. You're not a freaking DJ. Okay? You're not a DJ. Stop doing it. Stop spinning. Stop spinning. She does not follow me. No, she does not. But anyway, so yeah. She does not. I mean, that's the thing. It's like, and certain other scoopsy daisies over there do the same thing. When it's like, well, technically I got this right and that right. I do find it funny, though, that a certain scooper was talking all kinds of shit about James Gunn because he debunked some of the scoops that he had. And, talking all kinds of shit, fire, calling it the flush. All of a sudden now, yeah, they're champions of it, okay? Oh, yeah. The Jodies and the Andy Signors. They're all cheering for the Flash now after what? Shitting on it? And Ezra for how long? Huh? Now all of a sudden you guys are on board, huh? John Campea, same thing, huh? Yeah, that guy just loses his mind about Ezra all the time, and then all of a sudden he's like cheering for the Flash. Now you're good? All right. It's crazy. All right, Christian. I'm looking right now. I am looking right now, and I will show. Oh, she does. Okay, wait. Okay, so she does. You're right. When the hell did that happen? All right. She followed. When the hell did that? Okay, I don't know when that happened. That's weird. Awkward. I was like, I don't remember that happening. Well, there you go. That's hilarious. That must have been recent. That must have been recent, man. That must have been recent. Holy crap. That is hilarious. That had to be recent. When the hell did that happen? Well, let me look. Because that had to be. Hold on. Was it recent? Let's see. I don't know when that happened. I mean, I'd have to actually look. Well, that's interesting. That is very interesting. Huh. Looking, trying to see. I have no idea when that happened. Well then, there you go. That's right. Yes. Grace should be, I don't know. Should be Invisible Woman. That's funny. At least, oh yeah. So yeah, exactly, Jose. I admitted I was wrong. I was totally wrong. I have no idea when that happened. Why? Did she see my video? Did she see my video on Thursday? And she was like, maybe this guy knows stuff. Well, I know one guy, at least. Yeah, that was like, what? No, she doesn't. That's pretty funny, though. Ben, you're just jealous that she doesn't follow you. Anyways. That's funny. I'm like wondering, when the hell did that happen? Why? What are you following me for? Jeez. I was like calling out for your stupid freaking scoop. Trying to look and see if there's something. That's pretty funny. Huh. All right. Well, there you go, guys. I like Grace Randolph. I think she's fantastic. My God. Okay, so sometimes she gets scoops wrong, but she's got a good head on her shoulders. And just kidding. Oh, that is hilarious. That is hilarious. That was news to me. She might be. But hey, it's fine. Maybe we'll get on the vodka stream, huh? We'll have a conversation. What alcohol you think she drinks? That's hilarious. All right, let's wrap this up. I've been going on for way long. That's hilarious. Man. Don't clip this. Ben, I swear to God, stop it. Stop. Don't be a Garza, okay? You're not going to freaking... Don't clip it, please, all right? Jesus Christ. Hey. All right, guys. Go ahead and hit that like, thumbs up. Hit that like, thumbs up. Don't cause some beef. I don't need beef, okay? Don't need some beef. Hit that like, thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Thank you guys, of course, for being here and going over the thing. I know this was like a long stream. I knew it was going to be a lot of fun and a funny-ass ending. I will say that. A super funny ending. That's a super funny ending. So, all right, but yeah. Go ahead and do all that, and unless something crazy happens tomorrow, again, there'll be no Film Junkee Live tomorrow, but, you know, things could change. Obviously, they can. But, yeah, I'll see you guys on Wednesday, and then, of course, we'll do the members-only stream, so if you want to become a member, do all that. Other than that, yeah, you guys have a good rest of your evening and a good Tuesday, and I'll see you guys on Wednesday. Bye-bye.